and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to talk about certain things that I have implemented in my life that has changed the whole motherhood game for me. Motherhood is super hard, and it was really hard on me for a couple of months, and on certain days I was so overwhelmed, I was so exhausted that I didn't know what to do. And then I talked to different people, I have read a lot of books, I have looked at the internet, and always talked to people that are older than me, but also younger people that already have children. So a bunch of different things, and today I'm going to share that list with you. So I hope that you will find inspiration and help in this video. And I know it's not easy if you are in the newborn trenches. I know it's hard, I know it's not easy, but I can assure you that this will be better. Okay, it will be better, honey. I'm sending you hugs, kisses through my screen. I hope that it works out for you easily. I hope that you will have an easy time, and I hope that you will enjoy motherhood just like I do and just like many other women do. So let's start with the first thing. Number one is doing the chores with the baby. So before I did it like this, I was with the baby the entire day, especially in the newborn phase. I was with the baby the whole day, and then my husband got home from work, and then I would do all the chores, and he would take care of the baby, or the other way around. He would take care of the baby. No, I would take care of the baby and he would do all the chores. The problem is that I was already we both were already exhausted from the newborn phase, right? And then he would extra go to work, and then I would be at home feeling isolated, feeling overwhelmed, and then doing the chores super fast and quick, and I don't know what. It was super duper draining. It was so overwhelming. I was so stressed. He was so stressed. And the problem is that we didn't really have time for each other to talk about, I don't know, the day and how he is and how I am and how we are feeling and stuff, So that was a really horrible time, or not time, but phase, and I don't know, way of doing things, So now what I do is you have playmats, there are playmats, there are these baby chairs. I don't know what they are really called, but I will put a picture here. So there are lots of different stuff that you can put your baby on, and it's safe, use whatever is safe for your baby. That is really important. But as long as it's safe, you can put your baby in there and take the baby with you, when I'm in the kitchen, and I take the baby in the kitchen with me, and then I, for instance, cook, or I clean, or I do whatever I have to do. And then she watches me, because that's the most interesting thing ever for her. She is new on this world, right? So everything I do is interesting. So I can just simply take her with me, do the chores with her, talk, dance, I don't know, entertain her, and then continue my day. Okay, and I can do the chores as I go, so they don't pile up. So in the end of the day, when I want to relax, when I want to talk to my husband, when I want to eat something, or when I want to have a me time, I don't extra have to do the chores. Okay, that's really important. Number two is time blocking, and time blocking helped me so much with getting a lot of things done. So I am a working mama. I am building my own brand. The problem is that I'm not getting paid for building my brand, obviously. No one pays you for that. But right now I have to work a lot. And how I manage it is that during the day I am with her, from the morning until my husband gets off from work. And then I prepare for him lunch. And then he takes his lunch with him, goes with the girl, especially when now it's summer, it's hot, it's super nice weather. They go out, they go to a playground, they have a good time. And in that time, I am at home, I am working, I am filming stuff, I am preparing my course, and I have a great time. And sometimes, if I want to, I can relax, I can have a me time, I can go and meet a friend. That's just on me. And I'm doing this time blocking. I know that I don't have to think about anything else other than that time, right? Other than that main task that I have to do in this time block. The third thing is wake up windows. Before, I thought to myself, my baby girl is going to sleep at 1, for instance, at 11, I don't know, until 1, and then from there she has gonna be up for like 3 hours, and then she will be sleeping from this to that. Okay, the problem is it's not working. It didn't work until now. I don't think that it will be working in the future, because some days she's more tired and other days she isn't. So I have looked up the wake up windows on the internet, and it changes from month to month. So I was like, okay, I will just focus on the wake up windows. When does she wake up? Okay, if that nap, especially, like, the one exception is when the nap was like because of a reason, like a noise or something, you know. When she woke up like 20 minutes after the nap, then I try to put her down earlier, but she already gives me signs when she's tired, so I put her to sleep sometimes even earlier. But usually I only focus on the wake up windows. When did she wake up? Okay, for instance, at, let's say, 12, then she will be sleeping 4 hours later or 3 hours later, or whatever month your baby is. Look it up in the internet, and focusing on the wake up windows made me so much calmer, because I didn't stress about the fact that why did she sleep so short, or she has to sleep. No, because when the baby isn't tired, then it's not tired, and that's okay. The next thing is a routine, and I know that you hear this all around the internet, but in this video I'm going to give you my own personal routine, and I'm not giving this to you so that you copy every single thing, because it doesn't even make sense. This is my life, and my child is obviously different than yours, since all the children are different from each other, right? But I will just give my routine so that it can inspire you, and you can pick certain things maybe for yourself. Leave others out if you don't feel like it. Completely fine. Number one, when we wake up in the morning, and obviously I am super tired, right? Like waking up at night 3 times, and then her waking up sometimes at 5, sometimes at 7, really messes up with me, obviously. Seeing her, cuddling her, making nice compliments and hugging her and everything, you know, this just makes her so happy. And the way she smiles, oh my god, I can't. She is so happy, and every child obviously is happy when they feel that they are loved. And that's something that I would suggest to you, because of course you show your child your love, but starting the day with that is just, I don't know, it makes you feel really happy, and also it reminds you what a privilege it is to be a mom, and or dad if you're a dad, I don't know. But we oftentimes forget how big of a privilege this is, and I'm not blaming anyone. I know it's not easy. But it's still a super big privilege to be able to have your child, okay? Whether it's your biological child or not. Yeah, that's a whole different topic. Then after we are cuddling, I put on some music. And most of the time, it's a morning jazz session or something like that. I just Google it or like find it on YouTube and put it on. And I like to do that because there's always a background music in movies, right? And that's because they romanticize that moment, and I love to romanticize stuff. As much as I can, I will be romanticizing every single thing, okay, if possible. So I put on that music, and then I'm dancing with my baby girlie, getting her ready, getting myself ready, changing diapers, whatever I have to do. Then we go to the playground, and in the playground, first we play together, obviously. I'm talking to her, she's trying to do stuff and try to talk and stuff, you know. And then when I see that, okay, she now plays independently, I still am on her playmat, but now I start journaling and stretching. And sometimes it's a little bit early, sometimes it's a little bit late, sometimes I just go and prepare breakfast first if I have to do something that will take a long time, or like where I have to wait, you know, like doing something with dough and stuff. I have to wait, you know, the deal. And then I do that first, and then I do the stretching part or like the journaling part. But I do it it's not important when I do it in my morning routine. After that, just as I mentioned, I prepare either breakfast or it is already prepared and then we eat it together. This way she eats really, really well. I don't put a plate on her table. I have a plate and she's from my plate, you know? Like I have a huge plate with my stuff and then her stuff on the side. And I am eating from her stuff as well. That she sees, oh, okay, mommy is enjoying that. So she tries it and most of the time she enjoys it. After the breakfast, we do the chores together. And because she's crawling now, I'm closing the doors, obviously. And also it is child safe now at home. But she is crawling, she's looking at things and trying to discover the home. And while she's doing that, she obviously gets tired. So then I can put her to sleep and she will be sleeping on her own. Like that. She will be sleeping. Okay. And the thing is that I didn't sleep train her. Because she's tired and I give her milk and I'm like, baby, 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 I'm going, ma. I'm not like closing the door, bye, now you're on your own. No, I am here and there in the same room doing the chores, right? And she sees me and then she drinks her milk and then she's like, okay, I think I'm going to sleep a little bit. And then boom, she is asleep and I can work now. So if I have to continue the chores, I do them really quick, but most of the time I'm just focusing on work. And with work, I have a work to-do list, but that is something that I'm gonna mention in a minute, right? So I am doing some of the things from that list and then in the other time block, I will be doing the other stuff. And when my baby girlie is awake, we get ready and then we go on a walk. Walking, you know, it has saved my life. Oh my God. It was so hard, right? It was so hard in the 3rd month. I was like, oh my God, I can't. I am so done. I am so tired. I am feeling like I don't have any people here. I have a lot of friends that are mothers, but all of them live in different cities, right? So, and also other friends live in different cities as well. So I was like feeling super duper lonely and I was really, it was not a good time, okay? And I started doing this everyday mommy walk and it has changed my life. I felt so much better. I felt so much cuter, nicer because I would get ready to go out and I would feel like, yay, girlie, you did a lot today. And even though you do a lot during the day, you just don't feel like it because you're always at home and you're always feeling like you could have done so many things. I get ready and go out, go on a walk, and now it's nice weather and I can go to the playground, I can go to the park, I can go to the sea, and my girlie is enjoying every single moment of it. Next thing is to-do lists, and here it's really important not to have 2 million things in your to-do list. No, but I am talking about separate to-do lists for separate things, right? Like for work, okay. If I am doing my time block, I have multiple things in my work list. In my work to-do list, so I will be doing these things, right? I will not be freelancing. Freelancing does not exist in my life. In your mommy life, it should not really exist because freelancing is not it, okay? It will not bring you anywhere. It will make you more exhausted and more stressed because you forget, because you're a mommy now. And also, even if you're not a mom, we are humans and we forget, okay? So write it down, write it in your to-do list, and then do it in that time block, okay? And my last tip is to plan the week with your partner and have a shared calendar. This has changed a lot of things in our marriage. It made my life so much easier. It made his life so much easier. We both have hobbies, by the way. It's not like, it seems like, because I'm talking about productivity and work and building my brand and stuff, it seems like we only have that in our lives. Believe me when I tell you, now we travel much, much more. We do much, much more activities. Also, the weather is nice and it gets dark later. For instance, next week I have some appointments that I have to go, and then he has to take care of the baby right at that time. And even though these things are obviously easy to talk about. You can plan things ahead when you know, okay, this person needs this at that time. And also really important, I think, for every family, having a shared list of your groceries, okay? Because we forget, number one, and number two, when he has time he does it, when I have time I do it, okay? There's no need of going to the grocery store once a week and buying 200 things, right? When you need pepper, you go out with the baby girlie walking, okay, then get the pepper. That's just my tip. I hope that you like it. I hope that all these things inspired you, will make your life easier. And if so, then please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you want, you can follow me on social media. I have Instagram and I have TikTok. And that's it. So, see you next time.